Welcome back. Still Monday, April 24th, 2017. And last I checked, I'm still Yael Levine. It's time now for your environmental news. Earth Day came and went. With it, a global march for science, possibly the first, if not the biggest, global march for science that the world has ever seen. An oddity that we need that in 2017. But the marches aren't over. With me in studio is Yael Shemer. She's an activist with Green Course and an organizer of the People's Climate March, which is coming up this weekend and will take place all over the world. Now, Yael, I want to start first of all, hello to you. I want to start first of all to talk about the science march that we saw over the weekend, which was quite a remarkable thing. Why do you think that we need, why did people think that we need a science march?
Because climate change is a science issue. Climate change is a real issue that's happening around the world. There's a 95% consensus around scientists in the world that climate change is a man-made issue, and therefore we must leave politics out of this, and we must look and aim for better goals to meet the Paris Climate Agreement. And
I'm going to stop you for a second because, I mean, just to play devil's advocate, good luck on that one.
Thank you.
No, seriously, good luck on that one in this day and age where the Paris Climate Agreement is something that the President of the United States has promised to blow out of the water, where scientists in the United States felt that they needed to go out to the streets. Definitely. So how are you going to fight it?
The science community is raging about this issue because of President of the United States, Donald Trump. He actually erased the word climate change from the White House website and is actually deleting regulations, really important regulations from all of the delegations around the states. And scientists are saying that this time, it's time to actually meet our goals for the 2030 agreements and meet concrete steps for that.
Now, when it comes, when it comes to the marches around the world and whatnot, because people would argue that we have already passed the point of no return when it comes to climate change. Am I correct in saying it?
You're correct, but the point of no return, I think, in our generation and in this next decade is the most important time to act. We don't have the privilege to sit down and wait, and that's where civil acts come in. That's where activists and environmental organizations come in. It's time for people to get out of their houses and actually show the policymakers that this issue is important. I'd like to inform us all that 2016 was the hottest year ever measured in human history, breaking the record.
Isn't that every year now, approximately? Every year becomes
approximately, it's breaking records. People are dying from air pollution. Just last year, 25,000 people in Israel died out of air pollution. We're living in an era where we're exploiting our resources and we don't have another planet. Therefore, it's time to act, and Israel needs to be a leading country who's in the Middle East because climate change is a threat for national security. And this time,
climate change, it's a threat for national security?
It is, because it's creating a lot of refugees around the world. People cannot live in environments where desertification occurs, water resources are being exploited. Therefore, climate refugees is a thing, and sea level rise as well is happening. In Bangladesh, over millions of refugees every year. So it's definitely a time to reconsider where we're going as a world.
Yeah, really quickly, the march that you're organizing is when?
This march is happening this Friday, the 28th of April. It's going to start at 8 a.m. in Bnei Zion Boulevard, and we're going to finish it in the American Embassy. And I'm inviting everyone who's watching to come and join us. And if you can't come physically, you're welcome to support us on our activities.
Yael, thank you so much for joining us this morning as we now move along.